Money, money. Let's follow the money trail. The NBA had $4.1 billion to spend, and they blew $3 billion in one day. So let's find out who got what. And I'm going to tell you right here, right now, as you've entered the Sports Opinion Log here in LexAnderson World. I'm your host, LexAnderson. And in this video, I will be going through who got the big money and what will happen in this big free agency spending. We're not going to talk about the Knicks because I'm tired of selfish Knicks fans making it seem like it's all about them. You know what, Knicks fans? It's not about you. You know why? No one cares. I already mentioned in previous videos that no one was coming to New York, damn it. And some guys did come to New York, but they're no one that anyone cares about. Julius Randle got what, $63 million? Look at that. The Knicks freed up money to do what I say they would do. Sign free agent losers, second and third tier players. But let's see who got the big money the minute the clock went off to set off NBA free agency thriller 2019. So we got Klay Thompson re-signing with the Warriors for $190 million. We have Tobias Harris re-signing with the Sixers for $180 million. And am I missing something here? But Tobias Harris is highly overhyped. He did nothing against the Raptors and gets rewarded with, what, 5 years, $180 million? Just like the next guy, Chris Middleton, $178 million for what? A whack-ass number two to Greek Freak? You know this team will be going nowhere. Jamal Murray re-signed or extended with the Denver Nuggets, $170 million. As we all know, the breaking news, which I talked about in my previous video, which will be attached to this video, Mr. Unreliable, the Cupcake, Kevin Durant. Wow, look at that. 4 years, $164 million with the Brooklyn Nets. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Well, they ain't gonna be they ain't at any prime point this coming season. People are acting as if Durant is playing next season. Memo, he's not. Another shocker, Porzingis gets extended with the Mavericks, $158 million? Have these general managers, have these owners lost their goddamn minds? Why are you giving Porzingis all this money with no excuse me, with no insurance behind it? Mark Cuban has truly lost his marbles. This has to be one of the stupidest contract extensions I think I've seen in recent memory. But actually, it doesn't get stupider. It does get stupider because next up would be the oddball, the weirdo, former Duke player Kyrie Irving, the quitter, the guy who thinks that the world is flat, $142 million. Brooklyn is going to rue the day that they gave these guys these contracts, but that'll be for another video. Oh my goodness. Russell, D'Angelo Russell, who I thought would be playing for the Lakers, who I thought would be coming back home, chooses to sign with the Warriors, $117 million. And believe you me, folks, there might not be no Durant. There might not be no Klay Thompson. There definitely isn't going to be an Andre Iguodala, but we'll save that for another time. But D'Angelo Russell, Steph Curry, I think that should work. I think that'll work quite well. Unlike this next player, Al Horford, $109 million with the Sixers. 33 years old, getting a 4-year deal of $109 million with upwards of $60 million of that money guaranteed. Between 60 and 90 million, guaranteed. That is absurd. That is outrageous. And then we have Vujicic for $100 million, bringing that total to $1.7 billion. Woo-hoo! So where would the other money be, since I did start by saying that it was $3 billion spent? Well, we'll have to look at the lesser contracts, which I'm going to take the time out to do. We have some guy named Dwight Powell, 3 years, $33 million, re-signing with the Dallas Mavericks. Another guy who I don't know, Jonas Valanciunas, 3 years, $45 million to return to the Grizzlies. And he declined the offer of $17.6 million. Like, who are these guys? Like, it makes no sense. Of course, like I previously mentioned, JJ Redick, 2 years, $26 million with the Pelicans, let's not forget Dame Time, Supermax contract, 4 years at $196 million. Supermax, even though he had 2 years and $61 million left on the original contract. This will be a killer for the Trailblazers, who, by the way, let Cantor go, who is now playing with the Celtics. And mind you, Cantor played with a separated shoulder. See, this game don't love you. These owners, these general managers, they don't love you. It's all about what you do on the court. I would have hoped that the Lakers would have taken him, but whatever. Brook Lopez, 4 years, $52 million to stay with the Bucks. Okay, we saw what they did last postseason. So again, this makes no sense, but whatever. And again, Chris Middleton, yo, it's outrageous. Oh my goodness. What else do we have here? Harrison Barnes, staying with the Kings, 4 years, $85 million. Yeah, okay. And you know what's funny? Even Pau Gasol, with a stress fracture in his foot that shortened his season, he's trying to come back and get some of this money. It's hilarious. Okay, Terrence Ross, 4 years, $54 million. Who's that? To return to the Orlando Magic. Terry Rozier, $58 million, taking Kemba Walker's place with the Charlotte Hornets. Makes no sense. Some guy named Al Farouk Aminu, 3 years, $29 million deal with the Magic. Okay, who's he? It's hilarious. And here's another no name. Bojan Bogdanovic is hanging around with the Utah Jazz, 4 years at $73 million. Who is that? I don't know who this guy is. Do people buy their jerseys? Some guy named Thomas Bryant, 3 years, $25 million deal to return to the Wizards. I didn't even know he was on the Wizards. What has he done that's so remarkable? I can't believe that the Mavericks gave Porzingis all that money, fully guaranteed. No injury protection? Yo, Mark Cuban needs to be stripped of the team. People talk about Dolan. You have another incompetent owner over there, for real. Ricky Rubio, 3 years, $51 million with the Phoenix Suns. Oh, Ricky Rubio, who was stressing that being a trade rumor was affecting his game. Well, good news, son. We'll never hear from you again. Phoenix Suns. Okay, just remember that. Oh, my goodness. And then, of course, Jimmy Butler going to the Miami Heat. Hassan Whiteside, he's out of here. Oh, my goodness, it's so crazy. The wheeling and the dealing and the money wasting. Well, I'm going to talk about how this will affect the teams who think there are contenders, but I, LexAnderson, will prove why they are actually going to be pretenders. But you will be catching that on the next video. And the only way you can catch that is by subscribing to this channel and pressing the bell icon to your right to stay notified for any and all upcoming future videos. Shout out to my IGTV viewers, hashtag NHL players. You know how I do. Special shout out to my boy P, the bag, keeping me fresh with the new haircut. I appreciate you, my brother. Until next time, sports fans, it's your boy LexAnderson. Oh, wait. I will be dropping another video for you to check out over here, and make sure to subscribe by pressing the face of that guy right over there. It's official, like free agency. I'm signing out.